want you guys to go insane, because this guy's his first time on our stage, alright? So go nuts for him, okay? Give a round of applause for Chris DeBoard! Good night,
How are we doing tonight, Seaboard Lounge? It's no longer a sports grill because we're doing comedy, and you do comedy in the lounge. My name is Chris DeBoard at the Seaboard Lounge. Thank God y'all set up for me like that. I do appreciate it. I'm from Washington, D.C. area. Clap if you ever been there. Okay. We do comedy a little different up there. I'm loud. I'm in your face. I got big eyes. I'm sorry. We're going to get personal, okay? Everybody get to know your neighbor. It's going to be a fun time, all right? Anybody on any dating websites? Okay, then. I'll be the only one. That's all right. I'm on one of them. I can tell you which one, but I'll let you know there's a lot of fish on there, you know, checking out some profiles, looking around. You know, I saw this girl. She was like, I'm all about Christ. I love God. I'm one in touch with my church. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But as you can see, first impressions, you don't think, you know what, he's a church-going man. He seems like he's really in touch with his God. I'm sorry, I'm not like that. So when I clicked on hashtag change Christ fucking profile, I didn't like what I see. So you know what shirtless biker wants to meet you. Going along those same lines, you know, obviously, yes, I do have a lot of tattoos. I am not from around here, but I have been in the military for at least a couple of years. Going along those lines, you get some weird safety briefs every once in a while in the military. You know, they want to make sure you don't do the wrong thing on the weekends. You get one every Friday, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening. They go along the lines of bad things that have happened in the military, in that unit or the units, and make sure you don't want to do those things. Don't beat your wife. Don't beat your kids. Don't beat your dog. Don't get drunk and go boating. Don't get drunk and create a meth lab in your closet with 6 of your friends, because it sounds like a good idea. Don't get drunk and... I'm not going to do that because I might break one of the rules y'all set me up with. That's okay, though. Go ahead, do this. I can do this joke. You know, there's a lot of bad tragedies happening lately. A lot of big things. But the biggest thing that's still sticking out in my mind is that Asiana Airlines crash happened out in San Francisco a few months ago. Anybody remember that? Yeah, that was unfortunate. But the biggest thing is that, you know, I know they're making fun of the people. You know, that whole, you know, Sum Ting Wong, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. That's not my joke. What the joke is, you know, Asians are already bad drivers. The fuck you think would happen if you gave them a fucking plane? You know, I can only imagine being that United Airlines pilot behind this guy. Motherfucker, this asshole has blinker on since Singapore. What the fuck's gonna happen here? I love how y'all think I'm fucking pushing a 747 like a Cadillac. Nah, but I forgot to introduce myself properly. My name is Chris DeBoard, and I'm a Candy Crushaholic. I have not sugar crushed in 4 days. The worst thing about Candy Crush, though, is, you know, you can buy like extra lives and little things here and there for only 99 cents. You know, that sounds about as good as $2 beers at a happy hour. Next thing you know, your App Store tab looks like a birthday bar tab. That last move's going to send you into a heroin-induced bender that once you commit murder in the name of the Purple Stripe candy. Shit's ridiculous. But, anybody seen Old School? Will Ferrell? Yeah, good stuff. And then they created a fake fraternity. They're outside of college. So I went to college and actually did that when I was 18. It was Gamma Omega Nu Kappa. We were drunk first week of freshman year. You know what? Fuck this. We're going to create our own fraternity. Forget rush week. We are a fraternity. You know, we saw this guy. You know, he was a computer science major. He's like, hey man, I got you, dude. I'm gonna create your logo, I'll create your t-shirts, everything. Little we know, the only class this computer science major went to was how to read the fucking syllabus. So our t-shirts come out with, you know, are you gonk? And I'm like, I mean, at least he got the letters right. I'll give him an A for effort. C- on delivery. Better short for the final, bitch. But no, the worst part about being a freshman and then having a fraternity is, you know, we're in your dorm room like a frat house. RAs don't like that too much. So, you know, we decided to suit up, put the Gamma Omega Nu Kappa shirts on. We went to a Delta Chi party. Delta Chi party at University of Maryland, pretty big deal. You know, you got guys, you know, popping their collar. Everybody's broski. I mean, shit's serious, okay? This is before Jersey Shore. Pop collars were legit. Circa 06. I just dated a whole lot of people in this crowd. Everybody got an age all of a sudden. This motherfucker's only 25? But nah, besides that, hey, so Delta Chi party, we're getting drunk. It smells like jungle juice and bad decisions in the air. It is a nice night, okay? Going around, To the president of Delta Chi, the rush chair decided, hey, get with Omega Nu Kappa. I've never heard of that fraternity. Me and my Jungle Juice bad decision drunken state like, giraffe, asshole, push him in the pool. Yeah, obviously a good idea. Needless to say, after that, you hear the one word in college that you pray you never hear when you're at a frat party. Cops! After you hear cops, you hear about 55 drunken college students rushing the back fence. Obviously the best idea of that fence, fuck jumping over it, let's push that bitch over. At that point I do black out. Next thing I know, I'll wake up next to what I can only classify as a swamp donkey. Little I know that's a Zeta Tau Alpha sorority sister that quite possibly might be double my weight. I do the first thing any man would do in that situation. I grab the first 2 pieces of clothing and get my ass out the door. They wore a women's size medium Clemson orange hoodie and a bright yellow pair of Victoria's Secret underwear pants, pajama pants, ribbit? Alright, pajama pants that say kiss me across the ass cheek. I've got to make a 2.5-mile trek across campus from this sorority house to my dorm room at 10:30 on a Thursday morning. Y'all can just imagine. It's like the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. 2.5-mile trek across campus at 10 o'clock. You know, I'm about not using my buggy. Y'all don't get the real story. 2.5-mile trek across campus, 10:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. I get back to my room. You know what happened? Roommate said, "What'd you do last night?" I said, "Man, I smelled like Shane and Jack Daniels. It was a great night." Lesson learned. If you create a fake fraternity and you go to a real fraternity party, you will lose your pants, you will lose your dignity, and you will wake up next to a swamp donkey named Kimberly. You know, I don't care about the light. I'm just going to forget the rest of that segment. You know, I had a whole bunch of great fraternity stories, but you know, this mic is definitely not working out for me, so we're gonna free ball the rest of this, okay? Commando the show. I like it, all right? What do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to hear? What do you want to hear? My birthday. I had a birthday, give or take, 7 weeks ago, okay? A couple of my friends took me out for my birthday, said, "Hey man, let's do some shots." That's great. Brought the shot girl up, you know what? You know, she looked okay, good that, got the shots to me. 7 shots later, this girl comes to me, "Oh, it's your birthday, oh woo!" You know, good for her, this and that. Now, y'all have heard of the hot mess, right? Call a girl a hot mess, swibbly swabbly, drinkly drankly, a little bit of ridiculous, right? This girl was a dumpster fire. Elevate that about times 10, and now y'all can use that word from now on. I'm going to give that to y'all and educate your friends, okay? Now this dumpster fire tries to push herself upon me to be able to, you know, engage in some adult acts post-party pre-coitus. Set that up. Now going along with that, I mean, I'm a nice guy. I have manners. I know what chivalry is. I mean, I will let her know before I put in her blood. You know, the simple thing. But at the same time, I mean, girl, if your vagina was a food, that shouldn't be the free sample at Costco. Oh!